Elizabeth Grace Saunders, The 3 Secrets to Effective Time Investment, Achieve More Success with Less Stress. Foreword by Newport, author of So Good They Can't Ignore You. Embark on a journey to reclaim your most precious resource, time. In this summary of The 3 Secrets to Effective Time Investment, Achieve More Success with Less Stress, author Elizabeth Grace Saunders dives into the importance of setting action-based priorities, tackling emotions that impact our time investment, and cultivating positive thinking. Learn to identify life goals and work towards them by focusing on realistic expectations. Delve into the power of habits and routines to boost productivity and stick to your priorities. For a well-balanced and stress-free life, transform the way you approach your daily routines and become the master of your time.
Action-based priorities. Your time is a limited resource. It's important to identify your priorities and set clear boundaries to avoid getting pulled in all directions. The first secret to effective time management is to make action-based priorities. To do so, ask yourself what makes your life successful, and make a list of your real priorities in order of importance. Then, make these priorities actionable, such as leaving work earlier to spend more time with family. Life is dynamic, and priorities can change, so it's important to keep reassessing and rebalancing to stay aligned with what truly matters. Overcoming self-sabotage. The summary delves into the fact that defining priorities is one thing, but sticking to them is something else. People often sabotage their own goals due to underlying emotions such as fear, guilt, and shame. The key message here is, strong emotions can derail the best-laid plans, unless you acknowledge them. By acknowledging your feelings, and identifying exactly what scares you, fear loses some of its power. Even more importantly, it's about identifying the underlying emotions that affect how you behave. Fear, guilt, and shame are just a few of the common emotions you may experience, especially in times of transition. The power of positive thinking. Our negative thoughts and visualizations can limit our success and happiness. Instead of imagining failure, we should cultivate a positive mindset with personal responsibility. Studies show that positive thinking improves performance and is essential to achieving goals. Gratitude and meditation are helpful practices to change our internal dialogue and reprogram our minds with positive affirmations. By putting in the effort to cultivate an optimistic mindset, we can achieve success and happiness. Realistic expectations for effective time management. The key to successful time investment is setting realistic expectations about what can be accomplished. Most of us are time optimists, but this often leads to stress and feeling overwhelmed when we can't achieve unrealistic goals. To set realistic goals, it's important to let go of perfectionism and accept one's limitations. This not only leads to better time management but also more relaxed and fulfilling lives. Strengthen your routines. Facebook executive Sheryl Sandberg is one of the busiest women on the planet. The importance of routines is emphasized as the key to effective time investment. Simple routines not only limit the number of choices you need to make each day, but they also make you feel less overwhelmed. Routines can be useful for freelancers who lack structure in their days or for those who struggle with productivity. Developing a routine to meet your important commitments means you can enjoy guilt-free time to do the things you love. The article reinforces the importance of routines with the example of a famous writer who, with the help of a simple writing routine, made steady and consistent progress on her project. Creating effective routines. To create effective routines in your life, follow 4 easy steps. Firstly, pick a priority and turn it into a specific action. Secondly, visualize your new routine and anticipate possible barriers. Thirdly, put it into practice, keep going and don't rebel. Lastly, review your progress and make tweaks for effectiveness. Stick to your routine and repeat the process. The power of accountability. The author, a time coach, shares her struggles in finding time for her own priorities. To achieve her goals, she sought accountability partners who can support her in overcoming resistance and fear of failure. The key message is to ask for help in achieving one's goals and think in advance about the level of contact and discussion needed. Joining a group and workplace culture of accountability can also foster mutual support.
In conclusion, Elizabeth Grace Saunders, The 3 Secrets to Effective Time Investment, teaches us to establish action-based priorities, form habits and routines, and cultivate positive thinking to better manage our time. By acknowledging emotions such as fear, guilt, and shame, and by setting realistic expectations, we can gain control over our time investment. Creating an environment of accountability and support paves the way for success in achieving our goals. Implement these tactics in your life to not only achieve more but also lessen your stress, resulting in a well-balanced and fulfilling existence.